have to press the camera picture and you'll turn on.
Good morning, Charlie. Renee Thania, how are you?
Good morning, Renee. Better now.
That's good to hear.
Thank you very much. You want to like this one? Get my coat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning, Your Honor.
Rather pale. I don't know what's going on with the picture this morning, but okay, I'm going to call the dockets. I'm going to ask for announcements from the attorneys. Anyone who's present or whose attorney is not present or who doesn't have an attorney, make sure I know you're here. Other than that, please have yourself muted on your electronic device. Atascosa County, in the interest of Virgil Mason Roberson, a child.
Judge, I'm here on that. I am co-counsel with NIMFA. Rasheen Mazahari, who's on the other side, is currently on a Zoom in another county. So we're going to wait for her, and so we'll confer.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Okay, Frio County, in the matter of the marriage of Amanda and Ramiro Ochoa.
Yes.
Not present at the courthouse, Your Honor.
Amanda or Ramiro Ochoa? A recall. LaSalle, Chesapeake Exploration versus Hetty Fern Buchanan et al.
Good morning, Judge. This is Ronald Rocha representing the taxing authorities. This is a motion filed by the taxing authorities to release the currently excess proceeds to pay the property taxes. Mr. Sinden was appointed the ad litem. He has signed off on the order. Mrs. Elizabeth Martinez was appointed the receiver, and she also has signed off on the order for the money to pay the taxes. Kerry Watson was the attorney for Chesapeake who filed the receivership. And I've e-filed the order to the court.
Okay. All right, I will. And do you need a hearing?
No, Judge, I think we're good to go forward on that. Everyone signed off on it as far as the receivers and the ad litems.
Okay, I'll look at the order in the e-files. FedEx Freight versus Raimundo Solis et al.
Good morning, Judge. This is Daniela Martinez. We're here on default judgment. We're ready to proceed when the court is ready.
Okay, I'll mark you in the line. I'm having computer issues. I have managed to get my state and my personal laptop died at the same time. I managed to get my personal backup laptop going, but I do not have access on it to the Frio County or LaSalle County district clerk's records. So I'll let you put on your evidence, but I'm not going to be able to take any action today because I can't go and look at their files. LaSalle County versus Steve Lopez.
Judge, we need to drop that. We don't have proper service on the defendant.
Okay, reset on request.
Thank you, Judge.
Renee Barrera versus Arc Transport et al. Arch.
That case has been dropped, Judge.
Okay, Wilson County. Brenton Gutner, Christopher Mackert versus Stephanie Blankenship and Warner Enterprises.
Dale Mellencamp and Amanda Hilty here for Warner Enterprises and Stephanie Blankenship.
I had to unmute it. Your Honor, good morning. I'm Charlie Webb, and I'm here for the intervenor plaintiff, and we're the movant in this motion, Judge. I'm assisted with Renee Pena, who's on the call with us as local counsel. And I anticipate another lawyer from my firm will join us in a moment, Matt Manning. I need about 10 minutes, Your Honor, to present our motion, I think, more or less.
Okay. I'll mark you 10 minutes in conferring, and ask that you would confer in the breakout room. You see, I'm going to make Ms. Riley the host so that she can open up breakout rooms in a few moments. Jack Bolin and Scott Reiner versus Amy King.
Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Hicks for the plaintiffs' non-movements in this motion. This was a request for a pre-trial or pre-suit deposition that's already been conducted. The respondent is pro se. This is the second time now she's tried to set a setting. She doesn't mention it to the court previously. There is no underlying suit. So the court really has no power to have a setting on this. There's no lawsuit filed.
Ms. Hicks?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
That's okay.
Miss King. I was looking at the wrong line. Okay. Ms. Hicks,
She's on there, Judge, as under Kathleen King, I think, but she's muted. I believe that's her.
okay, let me look at the next.
There you go. Sorry about that. I'm acting pro se, and I might have made a mistake. Mrs. Hicks told me that I could not put a counter petition against their petition. So if that's true, then I would just like you to drop the word counter petition and let this just be a Rule 202 petition for written deposition to investigate claims, instead of having to have me rewrite it all and set up another hearing.
We're good.
All right, Ms. King, have you actually filed a petition that has somebody's deposition taken?
No, I'm filing a petition for a written deposition so that I can prove my cases against them. Look for information.
No, you have not filed a petition.
All right, ma'am. You're using words that have specific legal meaning in a way that is divorced from their meaning. Okay, the Rule 202 is just a way for someone to go out and find information to see if they have cause to file a lawsuit. It can also be used where they already think they have cause to file a lawsuit, but you have a witness who has a serious disease and is about to die. They're about to immigrate to Saudi Arabia and they're not going to be available, where you can take their deposition and get information in the future. It's not a lawsuit on the merits. If you're not no one's asking for money or property or declaratory judgment against you. And if you want to sue someone to vindicate your rights, you're certainly welcome to do so. But I would suggest that a Rule 202 action is probably not the way to do that. And certainly, I would agree with Ms. Hicks. There's no lawsuit for you to file a counter action in. They're not asking for relief, and you can't just, if you want to sue them, you're going to have to file just a regular lawsuit to go in and ask for relief.
I will do that. And could I ask one thing though? I wanted to ask for protective order because I've been threatened and gunshots have been outside my home and so many things have happened, that if you could just give me a protective order against Mr. Jack Boland, Scott Reiner, and Deborah Kreider, then I would feel safe in proceeding with this lawsuit.
All right, ma'am, I don't know anything about what the underlying facts of this are. If you've been the victim of a criminal assault, I mean, you need to go to the law enforcement and make reports about that. If there's grounds for you to get a protective order, you're going to have to file an action to get a protective order. I don't know, again, if there's any family violence context here or what this underlying dispute is about, or if there is one.
That's all right. Thank you for your advice. I'll do that.
All right, I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
We may be excused.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Petition to change the name of Sarah Swaggart. All right, Ms. Stein.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and I asked Ms. Riley to make me the co-host. What do we have to hear this morning?
Excuse me?
We have a petition for a name change. This was on the docket a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yes, I didn't have the right papers entirely filled all the way out.
Okay, and did you file the papers that you, did you file something with the clerk's office, district clerk's office?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll mark you A. You'll be the first self-represented case I call up.
All right, thank you.
Matter of the marriage of Miller.
Present, Your Honor, Melissa Ortiz, present for Shannon Miller. I think Ms. Maldonado's on as well.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I think we're conferring.
All right, I'll mark you conferring.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And Wilson County add-on, estate of Wava Ruck, deceased. I don't see anyone from that case. They were here in court yesterday. All right, no show. Anyone else told to be here today? Your case was not called. Okay, give me a moment. I'll let the people who need to confer, you are released to confer, and give me a moment. I'm going to see if I can get my state computer going. Hopefully, if I'm just using it for one or two apps, I'll be able to log on to LaSalle County. Let me see.
I'm going to start breakout rooms. I have Amanda Hilty, Charles Webb, Renee Pena, Matt Manning, and Dale Mellencamp. I think Amanda Hilty and Mellencamp are together. Put y'all in breakout room 1. Does anybody else need to go in that room? Melissa Ortiz and Ms. Maldonado, I think Cynthia Maldonado, I'm gonna put y'all in breakout room 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you need anybody else in the room with y'all?
I don't think so.
Thank you.
No, thanks.
Does anybody else need a breakout room?
Judge, we just had a phone call on that addition case. Attorney Eloy Hita is having problems getting on, so he is on his way to his office and he's going to try to get on. So it'll be about
Sounds
15
good.
minutes.
All right, I'll wait.
Okay.
All right, is that Mr. Ochoa? All right, Mr. Ochoa, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not sure if you are Mr. Ochoa. We have a Romero's iPhone that is connected, but it is not connected with sound. So if you have any buttons on your screen that allow you to connect with sound, you should do so. If not, you need to log off and get back on, and hopefully that it'll come on automatically next time.
And Judge, there's a person with Amanda's iPhone. I don't know if that's Amanda Ochoa as well. I don't think she announced.
Yes, that's me.
All right, so are you ready to proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, well, is that your husband or Romero's iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, if you can text him or something, he is not connected by sound or with sound.
He's muted.
Well, no, he may be muted, but I have the ability to mute him, to ask him to unmute, and I cannot do that because he's not connected with sound.
Okay.
All right, and Mr. Rocha, were you waiting on me?
Well, I didn't know if you needed anything else for that.
Oh, I'm good. If I need anything, I'll contact you.
Okay, so I may be excused then, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Yes. All right, let me see if I can get on to LaSalle County.
Ramiro says he can hear you now.
Okay, yes, he has a microphone icon. All right, recalling FedEx versus Solis and Valverde.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
May I proceed?
Well, no, I am unable to log on to the LaSalle County District Clerk's webpage, their web access through LGS. I don't know if that's on their end or my end.
Okay.
Having all kinds of trouble with this computer. I haven't even fired it up in a week because it's not worth trying to use most of the time. Do you need to put any evidence on? Do you just want me to take notice of affidavits and returns and things that are on file?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have your proposed judgment?
Yes, we do.
Okay, if you can post that to me in chat, I will work with the clerk's office and our IT people. And as soon as I get access to the district clerk's records, I will look at those. And if there's no issue, I'll sign the order. If there is, about 10% of the time when I have something like this and there's a pro se defendant, we find out that the defendants have filed an answer. They just didn't bother to, give a copy to the plaintiff's attorney, or there's some other issue. But so if you'll just post that to me in chat, I'll take it and I'll see what I need to do to get the software to access LaSalle District Clerk on my other computer.
Okay, I'm actually in the conference room right now, but I can put it in the chat in about 5 minutes. Is that okay?
That's great.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm able to log into our LGS.
Okay, and I don't know if something has changed where we need to update a password or a link or something, or if it's just that this computer is gotten unusable.
Thank you. I just checked it just now and I'm able to log in.
It's probably over here. I had to log in 3 times to get it to pop up the Explorer window. And when it did, it said that the web page I was trying to connect to did not exist. Okay. And it looks like they're conferring on the Gunter Blankenship case. All right, let me pull the Swaggart case.
Judge, I sent you the default judgment by chat. Can you confirm that you got it?
Yes, it's a good idea because, again, a lot of the times they get corrupted when they go through Zoom. It's here and it opens up.
Okay, perfect.
And I just tried again and it says that the district clerk's web page does not exist, but she's on it. I know that's not the problem, but it won't connect. All right, you're excused. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Judge, I see that Rasheen is on to confer on our case. So Lori, we'd like to go into a breakout room.
Okay.
And Your Honor, this is Aida Rojas Moore, and I'm on that case as the amicus as well.
All right, Ms. Riley is in charge of the breakout room. She is the host.
Thank you.
Lori, if you could put us in a breakout room and Nimfa.
Sure. So it's going to be Ms. Riojas Moore, Ms. Mazahete, yourself, and Carrillo. Correct?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Number 3. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Stein.
Yes, sir.
All right, I think you proved this up last time. You just needed your order. Does that sound correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, this looks great. I will sign it.
Okay, thank you.
And are you kin to Steven Swigert?
Yes, I am. He's my
Okay.
daddy.
Oh, okay, okay. He was 2 years ahead of me there at Stockdale.
Oh, okay, cool.
High school, junior high together. All right, thank you, ma'am. I will sign this order and it'll be available later this week. And I never can remember, Ms. Kruger, does she need a BVS to change the name of a child?
No.
Okay, all right, this should do it then. Good day.
And where do you know where I get all the paperwork and stuff at when this is all over, or the certified copy?
From the district clerk's office where you file the paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Mazahete, if you can go into breakout room 3, please. Thank you.
Is there anything else I need to do?
No, you're released. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
All right, the matter of the marriage of Ochoa. Both sides ready?
Yes.
All right, man, I'm going to ask you to turn your video on. Mr. Ochoa, I'm going to ask you to unmute your phone and remove your hat.
Hey, stop.
Okay, let me ask each of you to raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you may give in the matter now on trial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and let me ask, Ms. Ochoa, do you have your proposed divorce decree?
Yes.
Okay, where is it?
It's right here.
Okay. Do I have a copy of it?
Yes.
Okay. How do I have a copy of it?
I filed it at the courthouse.
Your Honor, we do not have a final divorce decree.
Okay. All right, ma'am. The final divorce decree is the piece of paper you asked the judge to sign that says that you're divorced, says what happens to your property, and says what happens with your children. Okay, have you prepared one of those?
I have one right here.
Okay, has it been completely filled out by you and your husband?
Yes.
Okay. All right, where are you this morning physically? I don't need the address street address.
I'm in Delhi.
Okay. And do you have a access to a scanner where you could scan that and email it?
No, sir.
Okay, well, then I'm going to ask, we can either reset this to another date, or you can hand carry that to the courthouse in Pearsall.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. All right, so before we do that, let me see if we can get this proven up, hopefully to where Mr. Ochoa doesn't have to hang around the whole time. So let me ask you, prior to when you filed this lawsuit back in February, had you been a resident of Frio County for 90 days and Texas for 6 months?
Yes.
And you are married to Romero T. Ochoa Jr.?
Yes.
Okay. And has the marriage between the two of you become undermined due to a discord or conflict of personalities, meaning that you're just not getting along?
Yes.
At this time, is there any likelihood that the two of you are going to reconcile and live together as husband and wife?
No.
Okay. When did the two of you marry?
September 18, 2010.
Okay. And since that date, how many children have been born to you?
He adopted my oldest daughter and we have 3 kids together.
All right, so Rihanna is adopted, and then Bella, Romero, or Trey, and Raiden are children you had together.
Yes.
Okay. And have there been any other children born to you?
No.
Are you?
Well, my older boys.
Okay, I mean, since the date of your marriage.
Oh, no.
Are you expecting a child?
No.
Now, has there been an attorney general's case or anything else concerning child support with the children?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a child support case.
Okay. And does your divorce decree attach a copy of whatever the current order is in your child support case?
I'm not sure. She just told me to fill it out and to put the I guess the case number and all that.
All right. Here's what I need to tell you, ma'am. The law in Texas says there's only supposed to be one lawsuit at a time going on concerning the minor children.
Okay.
It also says that whenever people who are married and have children together get a divorce, that the lawsuit about the divorce has to include a lawsuit about the children. Well, if you already have an attorney general's case or some other kind of case where you have child support being ordered, that's a separate lawsuit. So you have to combine them together. Now, the easiest way to do that, if the order in the attorney general's case is working out, if it's current, if it doesn't need to be changed, the easiest way is just to get a copy of whatever the final order is in the attorney general's case, and you write on the divorce decree, just a little handwritten, can be a handwritten note that says, and as for the children, we're going to adopt the order from the attorney general's case. Here's a copy of it. And that's the order of the court in the divorce too. If there's something that needs to be changed, or you want to have, either one of you wants to have changed, then those changes can be made. But you've got to do one or the other, okay?
Okay.
The other thing I need to talk to both of you about is the law in Texas presumes that every single thing a married person owns is community property. Okay, so it's not a matter of whose name is on a piece of property. It's not a matter of whether the two of you are fighting over a piece of property. Anything that's valuable enough, there might be a lawsuit over it one day. You need to make sure you spell out in the divorce decree who gets it, and either say that it is community property and it's being divided up, or if it's not community property because, for instance, it was inherited or it was owned before the marriage, then say, hey, this is not community property and it's not being divided up. If one of those two things doesn't happen, then the law presumes that I, the judge, forgot to divide that property up, and that the two of you still own it together, even though you're divorced. And 20 years from now, either the ex-spouse or their creditors can come back into court and say, wait a minute, we want part of whatever piece of property the divorce decree didn't describe. So are there any retirement accounts, automobiles, tractors, cows, businesses, anything that either of you own that aren't described in the divorce decree?
No.
Okay. And do you think that the way you have the property being divided up in the divorce decree is fair?
Yes. He can keep everything. I just want to get divorced.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ochoa, did you hear everything your wife testified to?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I will give you a chance to testify in just a moment, but do you have any questions for her right now?
No, sir.
Okay. And do you agree with her that the way you have that there's nothing that needs to be written in the divorce decree as far as other pieces of property that you need to spell out who gets them?
No, sir.
And do you think that's a fair way to divide up your property and your debts the way it's in the divorce decree?
Yes, sir.
And had the two of you discussed what you want to do as far as child support? Do you want to keep things going the way they are? Or do you need to talk about that? Do you have an agreement that you want to change something?
I'm fine with the way the child support's set.
All right, Mr. Ochoa?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
I agree with her.
Okay. All right then, ma'am. I'm not going to pronounce the divorce right now. I'm going to wait until you get the divorce decree there. But whenever that happens, I'll look it over, and as long as there's no issues with it, I will pronounce the divorce in open court and I'll sign it. There is one other thing. There's something called a BVS, or Bureau of Vital Statistics sheet. That is a fill-in-the-blank form that reports this divorce to Austin. And you need to have one of those completed too if you've not done so already. And that needs to be submitted to the district clerk with your proposed divorce decree. I'm sorry?
Okay.
And I expect they'll have some fill-in-the-blank forms you can use if you don't have that in your package. But they're also very easy to find online.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We have some extras here. I'll have one for her.
Okay, excellent. All right. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, and that's the default judgment. Okay. All right, then the two of you are excused, and I will wait until I get a copy of that. And I'm going to make a note on here, waiting on decree.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I guess the Gunter Blankenship, they're conferring, and looks like Miller, they're conferring. All right, I'm gonna go and look at my judge's queue.
And Judge, just FYI, the other Zoom hearing, they're having problems logging into that hearing. So I don't know if Mr. Heath is having our problems with us. Maybe we got in on time, but the other court, I don't know if they've signed in yet because they
Okay.
were having problems. I think maybe they just started, maybe. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna step away from my desk for just a moment, Judge.
Go ahead.
Judge, I posted the default judgment on the FedEx case on chat.
All right, thank you. Yes, and I have a copy of that. I just want to be able to look at your stuff. Oh, thank you.
Lori, can I get in another breakout room with my client?
Sure. Who's your client, please?
It's F. Roberson, and Nympha and I will both go into this room.
S. Robers. F. Rober. Okay. Sure.
Thank you.
Number 4. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
F. Roberson, you're going to get a pop-up window asking you to join breakout room 4. If you'll please accept that.
Sean Spalding, which I did have the guys before they took him yesterday to get his thumbprint, so I had that to attach. That on this, did they get that trial court certification sent to you? Because we also needed a signature
I'm working
on
on it. It's
that.
on the screen.
Let me see if there was any other place that needed a signature in here. So just that. Okay. Looks like that's the only thing that needed it. Okay. Looks like that's the only thing you needed it. Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, sir.
I think we've probably reached an agreement in the interim, and council will announce that in just a few minutes.
Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, sounds good. Just let me know when you're ready.
Uh,
Are you ready?
We've reached an agreement, Judge, for the defendant, Werner, to produce certain documents in response to the motion for purposes of this hearing today. And if you don't mind, I'll ask counsel to recite it so that they're the ones producing the documents so that I don't get it wrong. And if we have any issues about that, we'll respond accordingly.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Dale Mellencamp for Werner Enterprises and Stephanie Blankenship. The agreement is that Werner will produce the Qualcomm messages from Tammy Eakin's truck from October 9th, 2017 to November 30th, 2017, in which Tammy Eakins makes comment or addresses or makes a message referring to Stephanie Blankenship.
Okay.
That's the agreement, Your Honor. So agreed.
All right. And are you going to, do you need an entry date for that?
As far as we're going to need a little bit of time to make sure we've got all that information pulled together. We probably need at least a week for that.
Certainly a week's fine here, Judge.
Okay, so do you want me to just leave this as reset on request? And if there's a need to come back, you can come back, or do you want a date to have that reduced to writing, or how do you want to do it?
I was thinking we could just do a Rule 11 agreement and then submit that to the court.
That's perfect.
That works for us, Your Honor. And I'm Charlie Webb for the intervenor plaintiff. I did not identify myself again earlier. I apologize.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. Let me know if I can do anything.
Thank you for your time this morning, Your Honor.
Certainly. Have a good day. You too, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're back, Ms. Harkins?
Yes, Judge, I just messaged Lori to be put back in breakout room 3. We're still going back and forth. Getting
Okay.
closer.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay, I'll put you in there.
Thank you.
You said the 3, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Lori, can I have breakout room 4? I'm sorry, we're almost done.
No problem, sure. There you go.
Lori, this is the last time. Can you put me in breakout room 3, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
3, you said?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I need to step away for a moment. I will be back.
Lori, are my cases still being heard or did I miss something?
Let me look real quick.
Okay,
I think
thanks.
there's that Miller, wait, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong county.
Mine are the FedEx and the Chesapeake.
FedEx, they have a default order posted to judge in chat. And then on that Chesapeake, I'm showing there was an agreed order to be e-filed. And then the two bottom ones were dropped. So I think everything's done, Margie.
Well, I'm done then.
I don't know,
Okay.
did you see if the judge, well, you know, that FedEx one, I think they were gonna come back and post it in chat. I don't know if they've done that. I don't know, did you get anything back from the judge on that?
No, I don't see anything yet on check for him.
I don't see anything either. I think they may
There's not
have,
gonna be anything on FedEx until I have access to the clerk's record, the clerk's records. I can check the file.
okay, they're gonna email that to you then, Judge?
No, I need to get Justin or somebody to get my computer access to LaSalle County's LGS.
Okay. So I
can look
posted on check those two motions
Yeah, I
on
have
both
those.
cases.
Yes, and I have those. I need to order on. the
So
other
Judge,
one.
are you not able to access LGS or to pull up the documents?
Not for LaSalle County. I fired up my state computer and it launches through the process until it gets to trying to open up LGS and then it says the web page doesn't exist.
Oh, I
So
haven't
Margie
looked.
can get in, so it does exist, but. Okay, so where do we stand on, how about on Roberson? Are they still conferring? Do we have an agreement?
Let me see real quick, Judge.
That's Atascosa County?
Yes, they're still in a breakout room, Judge.
But no, at LaSalle, I think we're done.
Yes. They might be out of that breakout room now. I don't know where they went. Breakout room is one is where I put, like, no, wait. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, yeah. They're in breakout room still conferring on that Roberson matter. And then the Miller case, I think well, they're not in the breakout room anymore. I don't know where.
I see Shannon Miller.
We're back, Judge, just to let you all know that on the Miller case that we should be having a Rule 11 agreement coming your way and that we'd resolved it. Miss Maldonado was supposed to be in here, but I'm just letting you know. We circulated a Rule 11. We're just waiting for signatures.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
So that just leaves the Atascosa County case?
I believe so.
And I never saw Mr. Ita show up on that estate case.
Let me see if I got any emails from him, Judge. I haven't, on that one case. The other matter, they're going, so.
And there's Miss Maldonado. She got cut off or something.
Your Honor, may I make an announcement on the Miller matter?
Yes, ma'am.
Melissa Ortiz is on the other side, and I apologize. I got kicked off of my connection momentarily. I don't see her on here anymore. I wonder if the same happened to her, but we have an agreement, Judge.
She said you were circulating a Rule 11 agreement. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. So we have an agreement. We are circulating that. We plan to e-file that, and we just wanted to announce that to the court.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. You are released then.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Judge, whenever you have a moment, we have an agreement to put on the record in order to come.
I'm ready.
We have agreed that mom will have possession of the child on the weekends following the first, third, and fifth Friday of each month as follows. Fridays from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. exchanges at the Pleasanton Police Department. Saturdays, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. exchanges at the SAPD station located on Frio Street. Sundays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Dad will, the exchange at 9 a.m. will be at the San Antonio Police Station on Frio, and the exchange at 6 p.m. will be at the Pleasanton PD. The parties will enroll on App Close by Friday, and there will be no guns around the child. Neither party shall move to a new residence unless there's an emergency, and they give the amicus attorney notice of their new address.
Okay. And Ms. Carrillo, is that your client's agreement?
That's our understanding of it. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, Aida Rojas Moore on the amicus, that is our agreement.
All right. And do you need an entry date?
Sure. I think we'll get it done by later today, but just in case we don't.
Okay. How long do you need?
If you have anything this week, since the first possession period is this Friday, I'd like to have an order in place.
Well, that would have to be Thursday or tomorrow. So, yes.
How do you? I'm good on either day.
I'm good.
All right. Ms. Riley,
On, what, I'm sorry.
just for an entry date in case you're unable to get this reduced to writing?
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Either day.
Okay.
Either date, Judge, are both pretty full, but
all right, let's just call it Thursday to give them a little more time to talk if they need to. All right, then I will put this down for entry on the 29th, and hopefully if you'll have it already prepared by then. If you'll just e-file it or post in chat that morning, I will sign it. If I need to sign it. If I need to
Thank you,
sign it,
Judge.
don't worry about it.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Good to see you, Judge.
You too.
Thank
Is that everything?
For our case, yes.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm asking Ms. Riley.
Sorry.
let me just look through real quick, Judge, to make sure. I think that is, because of those one parties, I guess we'll just drop that one since they didn't show up.
Which
And
one?
I didn't get an email from anybody.
Which one?
Regarding
Oh, on
that-
the, yes, on the
The
ETA.
Wilson County, yes, sir, the Wava Rouge deceased case. And I think that's it.
Your Honor, did you get the Ochoa divorce?
I did. I'm working on that right now. I will
Okay.
post it back to you in just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
And that was posted in chat or,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Okay, then I will release everyone except Frio County.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't hear that.
I said I'll release everyone except Frio County. So, because I'm still working on the divorce decree.
And she is here waiting in the hallway, Your Honor, in case you have any questions.
Okay, I'm good right now, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, I just posted the Ochoa divorce decree. Do you want to make sure that it doesn't get corrupted when it goes across?
Yes, Judge, let me check it. Give me just a moment. Yes, Your Honor, it's here. I got
Okay,
it.
excellent. Then I think we're done.
Thank you.
Okay, I will see y'all tomorrow.
Yes, Judge.
Bye-bye.